if I was just to ask a question of, okay, so we've heard that, yeah, as a layperson, we've heard that. Now, a leader sitting in an organization, or us here on this webinar today, perhaps the next question could be something around, so why does that matter? How's that going to help me? You know, in practical terms, why do I need to develop an awareness around these patterns or this narrative if it has been serving me so far in particular? And it's a strategy that I think has been working quite well. Look where I am in life today.
Yeah, that's the tricky part, isn't it? You know, and thankfully, someone wise said, what got you here may not get you there. So the recipe that we've been using till today may not be the recipe to get us further. But yeah, I mean, as when the story we can keep telling ourselves is confirmed and reinforced by successes, then it becomes even harder to deconstruct. Definitely. But let's paint a picture for another story. I like stories. At the same time, don't get stuck in story, you know. So an engineering, a guy with a doctorate in engineering takes over a plant, a manufacturing plant. The existing team below him has been there for a long time, let's say plus years, and they've not been unsuccessful. They've been quite fine. But he's been hired to take them to the next level and is feeling the pressure. At the same time, this is all new to him, so he's a little bit insecure. So, and let's give ourselves that he's the type who feels that knowledge is power, and that's made him successful up until now, knowing every detail. He's never held a plant management role. He's been in a more expert type of role, but now he goes into the meetings asking for every little detail and then challenging those details because that's what he's been very good at. The team becomes a little bit insecure as a result of this. And they don't like being exposed, not knowing what is being asked for. And as a result, they start asking their own teams to prepare all kinds of reports and calculations and gather data so that they can go well armed into that meeting to defend themselves against the questions coming from the new boss. And one very innocent question is that boss aware that their default mechanism of coping, asking the details, understanding the details, and maybe going a little bit far on that front, is causing all this extra work throughout the organization that he then never asked about? It wasn't needed, but those moments where you felt exposed were so painful to the executives below him that they always come well armed with information into the meetings for, you know, a long time. Even if he would stop doing it, they would still be there. So are you, dear plant manager, aware of the effect that you're overdoing it on the details because of your own insecurity is causing amongst the rest of your people? And is that how you would like them to be using their time and energy?